Certainly a welcome to everybody as we've been given an absolutely beautiful day. To celebrate a beautiful occasion is two become one today. Michael and Lauren here with their families, the Kraus family, the Murphy family.
Lauren is a friend who makes it her mission to let you know that you are loved and you are appreciated and you are thought of, no matter what she's doing or how she's feeling or what she's going through. And while we are similar when it comes to loyalty, Lauren blows me out of the water when it comes to kindness and compassion. Now, because of that, I have often been very, very protective of her and her feelings. The world is not always kind to someone who is sweet as Lauren. Love is not always easy for someone who loves as hard and as honestly as Lauren does.
Lauren, we're finally here. As I look at you today, and I finally get to see you in your amazing, stunning dress, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm looking at my soup snake. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. I'm looking at my soulmate, my best friend, the woman that I get the absolute honor and privilege of calling my wife.
I look like I'm about to cry.
Ready for co-pattern?
Yeah.
On April 1st, 2018, just 7 texts into meeting online, you said we might as well start printing our wedding invitations. You were an overconfident graduate, and I was a hopeless romantic. While we both were open to finding someone, I don't think we ever imagined how wonderful our lives were gonna get. I stand here today, 4.5 years later, or as you would say, 54 months later, in front of my best friend, and truly the greatest person that I've ever known, officially waiting to call you my husband.
Like many times in life, friends can't live across the street from each other or see each other every day forever. Mike had moved a little bit further away, but when I started seeing Mike again more regularly, he had a new person in his life. Cliche or not, when Mike began his relationship with Lauren, he had a glow and a pep in his step that I had never seen from him before. He found somebody that truly appreciated his intelligence, wit, and uncanny ability to name any actor in any movie that you call out to him.
Does it look similar to what yours thought it would look like?
So Lauren and Michael's journey being started 4.5 years ago, like most modern love stories do, by swiping right online. They realized very early on that their bond went far beyond superficial interests, that this would be different than any relationship that had come before. Through their time together, they built a foundation on open communication, mutual respect for who each person is as an individual, and always finding the quality time for each other, no matter the busyness of life.
Isn't it so me?
It is absolutely.
It's so me.
It is.
You look so handsome. Oh, I did my makeup. I know you're a little late, but I was later forever.
It was unavoidable.
Okay. I got more pictures. That's what matters.
I thought it'd be a lot easier to let go of my daughter, but that's not happening. I'm actually, gaining a son-in-law. It's a little bit more like a son to me now, so I don't know. I'll tell you what, I just love everything about him. I think we can all learn a little bit something on how they both are together.
Anyone who knows Lauren knows that she is a sentimental soul. She is the type of person who brings endless excitement to celebrate any milestone, moment, or achievement in hers or anyone else's lives. Anyone who knows Michael knows that he is a man who supports those he loves unconditionally. He is the ultimate partner in crime when it comes to themed birthday parties or fun Halloween costumes. Knowing this, it should be no surprise that when Lauren and Michael first started speaking, she began reveling in her last firsts.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Salud. Familia. When I think back to before we met, I keep coming back to how different my life was before I met you. Before you, my life was fine. Not terrible, but not the life I knew that I wanted. Before you, just fine was good enough for me. That all changed April 7th, 2018, when we swiped right into each other's lives and had our last first date. I still remember how unbelievably nervous I was before you came over. You were the first date I was nervous for, and the first date that made me want to stop talking to anyone else. It felt like the real thing for the very first time. That thing that I was searching for, but never knew what it looked like, or if it even existed. I know the answer now is true love. That forever kind of love that only happens when you are staring into the eyes of the woman that you will spend the rest of your life with.
But Lauren truly did bring out a side of Mike that I had never seen either. They started popping up on social media in elaborate Halloween costumes, and Mike was making cameos in Lauren's studio quality produced TikTok videos. For anyone who had the opportunity to be around this couple for even a short amount of time, you can see right away they care for each other and have never stopped having fun together. As someone who's been married for a long time, almost 5 months now to be more specific, I can say with confidence that these are two people who bring out the best in each other.
People often say that relationships take a lot of hard work and are not easy. And I cannot relate, Michael, because our love is the easiest and most special thing that I've ever experienced. If this is what to expect from marriage, then I think that our kids are gonna know that we're soulmates.
So when I met Michael, I was wrongly and a bit unfairly skeptical. And I want to say that to Michael here and now, that all of my skepticism was on me. It was never on you. It was unfair. But the reason I was skeptical was stupid, and so I'll admit it to all of you here and now. He was too nice. So you're telling me that the male version of my best friend actually exists? That someone who appreciates her kindness and her loyalty and honesty and talent and love for throwing extravagant birthday parties, that guy is real. There's no way.
What Michael didn't know was that Lauren had been journaling about these last firsts. Journaling was something Lauren had done regularly in her younger years. Normally, she'd write down about things that she wanted to let go of, things she wanted to put down on paper and forget. For the first time, she was writing down things she wanted to remember, to hold on to forever. For their 1-year anniversary, or should I say their first anniversary, Lauren made a scrapbook of these moments to give to Michael. One moment stood out as extra special to the both of them. Lauren and Michael begin to put together a second scrapbook of memories, and we start another beautiful journey. Their last firsts as a married couple. Take the moment in as best you can, the both of you, right? This is the first time you will stand in front of all those you love and all those who love you, and commit to each other for a wonderful forever.
We had a first date unlike any other that ended with our last first kiss. Even though it was a few weeks before we officially became boyfriend and girlfriend, I knew that I wanted you to be mine ever since that night, and I've never stopped. Lauren, every day since that first date, I have fallen more and more in love with your beauty, your sense of humor, and most of all, your warmth and compassion to everyone else around you. I truly have never met anyone that does more for others and puts them first more than you do. Your empathy and concern for others is one of the qualities I admire and love most about you. It's made me a better man and truly changed how I treat others. It has made me understand how to truly put another person and their needs first, something that I had never done in a relationship before you. In addition to your kindness and compassion, I also fell in love with a few other things. Your deathly fear of spiders, your inability to take the trash out no matter how full it is. I fell in love with the loudest screams I've ever heard in a haunted house. And I fell in love with your enjoyment of movies that are so scary they make you want to switch sides of the beds with me. I take pride in being your protector, in keeping you safe no matter what. I'm really glad that that job is now a lifetime appointment.
I knew I loved you when you tried to make up for every wrongdoing and heartbreak I endured before you. I knew it was forever when I didn't need you to. You have accepted me through all of my ups and downs, and I couldn't ask for a better person to be my husband. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but also remind myself of all the ways that we are perfect for each other. You have been my Tinder match, my boyfriend, my Halloween companion, my quarantine partner, my trivia champion, my forever wedding date, my fiance, and finally my husband. Thank you for removing the hopeless from the hopeless romantic that I was, and for being the man better than any dream I could ever dream. I cannot wait to be your wife and share in this new chapter with you. I love you, and wish to never be parted from you from this day on. I love you.
person who IMDb's every actor and every movie, Michael is IMDb. He is smart, he is encouraging, and he never misses an opportunity to be affectionate or tell her that he loves her. Michael is the epitome of a good man and a perfect match for Lauren. And after climbing the guarded walls of me, Lauren's dad, Lauren's mom, and Lauren's two older brothers, I think we can all say that he's also the epitome of a patient man. Watching them grow as a couple, watching them fall in love, and essentially watching Lauren find a new best friend has been such a wonderful thing to witness. Everyone here should be so proud to know them and so excited to see where their love will take them, and I know that I am.
Even our most difficult times together made me realize that you are my soulmate, the only one for me. You taught me to fight for you like I've never fought before. The thought of losing you was too much for me to bear, and I knew that I had to do everything in my power to keep you. I learned to close every door to my past, to open up to you, and to this amazing life that was waiting for me if I could just let you in fully. I am eternally grateful that you chose me and you let me give you the chance to build the life that we knew that we could build together and the life that you deserved. I truly feel that every obstacle in front of us is just another opportunity for us to grow, to reach another peak on the mountain of life together. How many people can truly say that a global pandemic really brought them closer together? It did for us, even if we never did finish that jigsaw puzzle. When the only thing we could do for fun was going to the grocery store, we truly thrived together. It made me realize that doing the little things with you, whether it's going grocery shopping, picking up makeup supplies for you, or another knick-knack for fall, made me realize that if I did have a last day on earth, I would choose it with you, doing all the little things that we love doing together, and nothing else I would need. I promise to be faithful to you, in good times and in bad,
In sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you.
all the days of my life.
Lauren is my sister. Not just the sister I chose, not just the sister I always wanted and never had, but the sister that the universe let me have. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful for both of you.
And say from this day on, October 1st is no longer just the anniversary to the opening of Walt Disney World, but it will be known as day that two truly wonderful people came together as one. To Lauren and Mike.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I give it great privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kraus.
This brings us back full circle, back to this moment, back to our last first look. I know that I should be totally present in this moment, soaking it all in, but as I stare into your eyes, I can't help but think of our future together, with you always by my side, as we enter this new chapter together. I see us holding hands as you give birth. I see late night feedings. I see birthday parties, first days of school to Little League, from first dance recitals to driver's licenses and beyond. I want to be with you every step of the way. Nothing has ever made me happier. You could say that a life spent with you is worth more than all of the treasure in Hamunaptra. So, Evie, will you join your Rick O'Connell on this adventure of a lifetime that we call marriage.